Good evening and welcome to the Learning Blade webinar, The Teacher Experience. And Lori Langdon's been teaching she currently teaches in Springboro Middle School in Ohio and has been teaching for 30 years, if I'm correct. And, and just really pleased to have you. My name is Josh Snyderman. I am the Vice President at Learning Blade.
Well, I teach in a sixth grade building. It is entire sixth grade, and I am considered one of the specials teachers. So along with art, music, and gym. And I see every student within the course of a semester. So, and we're kind of on a rotating day basis. So I see all the students and they all participate in the Learning Blade program. This is the first semester that we've done it, and we're really, really pleased with it. We're really, really happy with the way that it's going and the ease in which we have transformed into it.
Excellent. So for teachers that might be new to Learning Blade, how would you describe Learning Blade in your own words?
It's innovative. It's exciting. It's new. It's interesting for the kids. The kids love it. It's interactive. They're drawn into it, and the fact that it's so geared toward their interests and relate to a 12-year-old even, yet it introduces things that I don't even know about. So it's a great program that is exciting for the kids. They love it.
Have you noticed Learning Blade augmenting, amplifying, or providing sort of change in the conversation around students and the careers that exist through this STEM career awareness platform?
But as far as in my classroom, when we started, we did do a pre-discussion of, have you thought about what you want to do when you grow up, and stuff in that line, and the vocabulary, just the increase of their vocabulary, of just the names of the different careers, and like they're throwing aerodynamic, or which I mean, that to me, to us may not sound like a big word, but for sixth graders, some of a lot of the vocabulary that's in the Learning Blade program, they are like writing on their exit slips. They're using in class, which is really amazing to me to see their growth in just their vocabulary. I will put together a 4-question pre-assessment, which is based on the page from the teacher guide in the resource tab. And it also has a page in there called the interdisciplinary objectives. And there's some bullet points under each one of the topics that give you a very, very specific ideas. And so, for instance, under the, I think this is the dolphin one, the English says an examination of how cell phones allow faster response to emergencies and disasters. Mm-hmm. So I would take that maybe, and that would be one of the questions on my pre-assessment, Right. So, and then along with that, or it outlines the Common Core standard highlights, and then gives some extension mission suggestions and some videos to watch. Just makes it just engages every part of the standards of your curriculum, of everything. It just wraps it all up.
Great. Just to reference, you're talking on when you log in as a teacher on the resources tab, if you there's under, I think, teacher resources, there's a mission teacher outlines, and that's what Lori's talking about. Was there a learning curve for students, or do you feel like they were able to log in and get started because it's a pretty intuitive platform?
It was really, really, really easy, and very little preparation on my part, actually. basically had the kids log onto or get into the Learning Blade program, and then they clicked on the sign in tab. I had already created, a class, which then generated the code, the code for the class. And so then they just typed in the code and were automatically enrolled in that. It was very, very easy. Our emphasis this year is on literacy, and there's a lot of opportunity, in literacy with this, because it's reading and responding to higher level thinking questions. And the vocabulary can be on standardized tests, can be a test in itself, trying to answer a question using their vocabulary. So this gives them yet another opportunity to answer questions with different vocabulary and different ways. The students used the mission challenges as a culminating project, which is really great, because each of there's 4 different options for the mission challenges, and it's all differentiation. So your learners who are auditory learners, they can pick one. Learners that are kinesthetic learners, they pick one. And so it's really built for differentiation all by itself. You don't have to create that yourself. This is the 7th year that I've been in the position that I'm in, and as the technology or computer teacher for the 6th grade students. And I can honestly say that there is an excitement across the board between the boys and the girls. Nobody is sitting bored with it. There's a definite change in the attitude. Everybody is working at the same or higher level of excitement and interest.
That's great. Thank you, Lori, for embracing Learning Blade and sharing your ideas about it.